Black light. Cyberspace Ministry.
You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts on who you are because you're watching that garbage. You're blind, baby. You're blind from the facts on who you are because you're watching that garbage. Blind, baby. You're blind from the facts on who you are because you're watching that garbage.
Have you forgotten that once we were brought here, we were robbed of our name, robbed of our language. We lost our religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, we even lost our mind. 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 Have you forgotten that once we were brought here, we were robbed of our name, robbed of our language. We lost our religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, we even lost our mind.
Black light. Once again, Cyberspace Ministry. We're going to go in right away because we don't have no time to delay. The name of this series, Soul Session Series, we're entitling it Judgment Day. And we explained in other videos that the word Judgment Day is speaking on that word reformation. And reformation is speaking on correct the wrongs. It's time for us to correct the wrongs. There's nothing spooky. Now, you be the judge. We're going to start calling on the usual suspects. And I'm going to call them out. We're going to go into all of our organizations, including the Nation of Islam, including the House of Consciousness. And we're going to call them all out, but we also want you to realize that we're not letting Satan off the hook, the big Satan, you know. And since Cyberspace Ministry is on the YouTube, a whole lot of these organizations is on YouTube, or you got their own website somewhere. So we're going to start in with the Nation of Islam first. And the way I judge, you don't have to be the way that you judge. But first of all, I must clean up my own house, you know, get the dirt out my eyes, have a pure heart, a righteous heart. And my motive's got to be righteous. I love all my brothers and sisters, but, you know, just like my children, when one of my children is out of pocket or he got to be corrected, you know. And so we got to reform them, you know. So the Nation of Islam started with the Master Farad Muhammad. Now, all the brothers and sisters are getting various books, knowledge from everywhere. And is from the Caucasians, right? From the Caucasians. Now we know, at least most of us know, that in the city, the city of Alexandria, it was a library with all the ancient texts, knowledge, scriptures, so forth, of Kemet that the Greeks was studying on. It's located in Africa, you know. And the Romans came and destroyed a whole lot of books and put a whole lot of books under lock and key. Some of it is in the Vatican, and some of it is in the Library of Congress. And they probably at some other spots, you know, secret locations, or locations that we don't know about. We all know that for 400 years they wouldn't let us read, and the first book they let the brothers over here in America, the brothers and sisters over here in America read was the Bible. And they interpret the Bible to us the way they do all the time. You know, when you're looking at a political debate or something, they'll come and interpret what you heard, put in it to tell you what you heard and what they want you to hear. You know, they put a spin on it, right? So they put a spin on the Bible, you know. Now, Master Farad came, he was an outsider. He wasn't from this part. And he was over here a couple of years studying, you know, before he came to Detroit. Now, Detroit is a key city in all of this. And most brothers, you know, they was saying that he came because Elijah Muhammad was here. But it's a little deeper than that. Detroit is temple number 1, right? So they built up the Nation of Islam and to a multi-million operation or organization or system. I'd rather call it a system or a world. And Master Farad taught the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in 3 years. So he had the Honorable Elijah Muhammad read 100 plus books. I don't forgot the exact amount, but it was 100 and some change books. And he got most of them out of the Library of Congress. Now, the slave master or the beast or the Satan, he not gonna guide you to the correct books to read, to get that information. But most of y'all nowadays get y'all information from the beast, from the slave master. And y'all don't have the knowledge that both were spoken to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or the Honorable Elijah Muhammad read out of books and Master Farad Muhammad broke it down, decoded it to Elijah. So with that, he built a system called the Nation of Islam. Now, he did his job, and he went on to the ancestors, as we say. Now, Malcolm was one of his ministers, top ministers, but it was others. They still, some of them still living, some of them not. Malcolm, he did what he was supposed to do. So we're gonna get into Judas, that word Judas, and that name Judas, and what Judas represents. Then came Elijah Muhammad's son, Wallace D., who really was counterproductive. And Mr. Farrakhan was confused at the time. Now, Mr. Farrakhan, he done a great job of building it up. He did what he's supposed to do. Now, ain't nobody perfect. None of us are perfect. So how many, what kind of percentage, if we were taking a test, what kind of percentage would we give him if he got, you know, out of 10, he got 10 right? Give him 100%. If he got 8 out of 10 right, you give him 80%, so forth. Well, it's up to you to judge, you know, what he got right and what he didn't get right. Myself, I give him 75%, you know, because he had a change of heart. And I just think that right now, he's comfortable within his own self. Now, we're going to go on to these other, some of them we could just exclude because we'll put them on the back burner for right now. We're going to go on to the House of Consciousness. Before I get started on them, we're going to shut this one down and come back and I hope this video finds you and yours well and blessed. Stay tuned. I'm glad you tuned in on my vibration. Stay tuned. Black light out.
By the time, yes, sir, surely man is in loss.
We all agree tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America has a very serious problem. All agree tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America